Namaskar. Abhinandan to Ajinkya Rahane and his team, including the support staff, coaches, people like Rahul Dravid who have had a very huge impact in what this team created, and also to each and every Bharatiya for this miraculous win. Yes, miraculous. There is no other way to describe what this team achieved over the last three tests of the series. Now, when we think about it, can we see that there was a method in which they created this result, which is nothing short of a miracle? It's, just imagine, first test, we are 36 all out in the fourth innings. The test gets over in less than 3 days, three more tests to go, and the captain is going back home and he's not available for the rest three tests. And then the remaining of the team faces numerous other challenges which keep cropping up with each passing day, and then we have a result which says that Team BCCI has won two matches, a very hard fought drawn one match, and one loss, which was the first test match. This whole series, if we put it in perspective, is a huge life lesson for our personal life as well as in corporate life. This is a very good case study for people who like to study about life. Now look at it this way. After the first match, how many people actually believed in the team? How many people gave this team a chance of saving even one match? There were talks about now it is 4-0, everything is done. The only one great player that this team has is going back home. There is no way that this team is going to put up a fight with Australia. That was the chatter that was there around this team. Even the coach was drawing a lot of criticism for his conduct off the field. But what does this team do? What can we learn from what this team actually achieved and how it achieved this? This team put its head down without responding or without reacting or without allowing the chatter to affect to it. It put its head down and started doing what is needed and required to be done. What was their job to be done? Now, if we pick and try to pick about some of the learnings that we can draw from this series, the one that is the biggest for me is never lose heart. After the first test, the heart that each team member showed, put their even body on the line to have this miraculous result. It was easy, or rather it was expected, this team will lose all the remaining matches. But the team believed in themselves. They never lost heart. They never gave up fighting. And as Ajinkya Rahane himself in an interview said, putting your effort is the only thing that you can do. Do not care about the results. And that is what exactly the team did. Each team member had a role to play, and that team member played that role to perfection. If somebody was not up to the mark, someone else took up that role. But it did not allow the team to falter. Just imagine, those who have played cricket would know that when your top players are out of the team for whatever reason, it may be injury, it may be they are on leave. Why cricket? In any, even in office, if you're the top performing members of your team are not there, they are not there to hide you. What happens to the morale? Here, they did not let that affect them. They just keep putting in their effort. They just kept giving their 100%. Second thing that is available to learn is make best out of what is available to you. After the first test, Virat Kohli was not there. Then the team was marred by injuries. When we when the team went into the fourth test, the cumulative experience of the bowling attack was less than 10 tests, and that bowling attack took 20 Australian wickets in less than 700 runs. That is the kind of miracle that this team achieved because of the belief they that had in themselves, because of the way they conducted themselves, because of they did not allow the chatter to get to them. No one gave them a chance. Everybody was saying, including the so-called pundits of the game. I'm not talking about Australians or Englishmen. I'm talking about even so-called Indians who are commentators who said this team is gone. This team would not perform. But what did they do? They blocked out all of that. All that their focus was on their job at hand. One incident that happened during this series which exemplifies this is when Mohammad Siraj, one of our youngest team member, was abused by the crowd. He did not take it down. He did not allow that to affect his game, and at the same time he did not tolerate it to happen. He went and complained about it to the senior players, to his captain, and Mr. Rahane. He showed exemplary courage in standing up for his team. This is what leaders are. Leaders are stand up, trusty leaders stand up for their team members when somebody else is trying to mess up with the team. He talked to the umpires, and one more quality that he showed, which has earned huge respect from me, is when the umpire gave him a choice of walking away. The umpire actually gave Ajinkya Rahane the choice of leading the team out because of the racial abuse. Now we know Ajinkya Rahane said, I have respect for this game. I will not show disrespect to the game because of what happened. So he kept his cool even in such an adverse conditions. He did not lose his focus. He did not allow Mohammad Siraj to lose his focus from the job at hand. At the same time, he did not tolerate the crap that was being thrown at them. That is what is standing up for yourself. That is what is to maintain your calm under adverse circumstances. There cannot be a better example of not tolerating any untoward thing towards your team member. There were a lot of people giving advices. There were people saying, oh, Cheteshwar Purara cannot score runs. This needs to be done this way. Oh, Hanuma Vihari needs to be dropped. There was a lot of advices that was coming. The team and the team management had faith in themselves, and they knew whose advice to listen. The team sought advice from Rahul Dravid, fortunately not from the commentators. What would have happened if the team had listened to the advice offered by the commentators or the so-called cricket pundits? The team chose wisely as to whose advice they should listen to. Similarly, in our life, we need to choose our advisors wisely. How to nurture a team member? It was very easy for the team to drop Hanuma Vihari after the first two tests because, quote unquote, he was a failure. But the team persisted. And a huge management lesson as well as lesson in personal life as to when you speak and it would have the maximum impact. Now, Sridhar himself has revealed this. Sridhar is a support staff of the team. He himself revealed that Hanumari Vihari, who was injured and had come inside at tea interval, Hanuma Vihari, while massaging his leg, uh, Sridhar told him that look, the team persisted with you after your performances in the first two tests. Now you owe to this team. Go out and perform. And perform he did. Anybody who has played cricket would know what a great two tier to your hamstring do, means what kind of pain you would be in while batting. And we are talking about like batting in the Maidan of Mumbai, and this was international level cricket against arguably the best bowling attack in the world. But what he did, he batted out. So that one sentence from Sridhar to Hanuma Vihari did the trick. And at the same time, Hanuma Vihari did not allow the quote unquote failure of the first two tests to doubt his ability. And he performed. And well, he not just performed, but he put his career on the line. Because if his injury would aggravate, he could not play cricket anymore. So he did not get into that conversation of let me retire hurt, let me save my career. Only thing that went on his mind was let me save the match. And we have people blaming him for that too. Oh, he should have gone for a victory and whatnot. We have all set of conversation. Lesson that we learn is conversations that are there on the field is all that matters. Conversations that go on outside the field does not matter. Hence, block them out. Don't even listen to them because that doesn't matter. What matters is what goes on the field. Every team member has a role to play. Pant, Shubman Gill, Ajinkya Rahane, Rohit Sharma batted the way they batted. Cheteshwar Pujara batted the way he batted. Now, just imagine if Shubman Gill would have taken upon himself to bat out 250 balls without scoring runs. Could he have done that? Cheteshwar Pujara, whose skill set is just tiring out the opposition bowlers so that the others can feast upon them, if he had thought, oh, the media is going gung-ho about Shubman Gill's and Pant's inning, so let me try scoring 70 runs in 100 balls, what would have happened? Everybody was saying, अरे वो क्या खेल रहा है, उसके पास बैट दिया हुआ है. But he stuck to his job. After that, he has come out and said, I was not using the bat not because I don't know how to use the bat. I was not using the bat because the ball was flying around. What if the ball had taken an edge and gone to a closing fielder? Then who would have played those 100 and 211 deliveries that Cheteshwar Pujara played? So again, each team member has a role which is equally important. Do not mix or confuse your role. Do not go for accolades. Do not go for glory. Just do your job. And how is that possible? Of course, everybody loves to get praised. Everybody loves some admiration. But when you have to overcome this urge to do something to buy admiration, the only way this is possible is by giving your individual ego for a cause bigger than who you are. The goal of the team is more important than admiration or applause or accolades that I can get out of my superlative performance. People evaluate your performance depending upon their capability, but the real connoisseurs of the game, the real connoisseurs in your life would know that the innings of Cheteshwar Pujara, the innings of Hanuma Vihari, the innings of Ravichandran Ashwin, the innings of Shardul Thakur, the innings of Washington Sundar, the bowling of Mohammad Siraj, bowling of Shardul Thakur again, Navdeep Saini. Each one had their role, each one had their contribution, and the result of the whole team coming together and putting their individual ego at the back seat and allowing the team goal to be something that everybody plays for, created a result that for everybody is nothing short of a miracle. But yes, if we put all these things together and apply them in our life, then we do have a method for this miracle. Let us take these learnings and create a miraculous life for ourselves. Thank you.